streaming. I mean, no, I shouldn't get like. I'm just gonna wait a couple years just in case. Not for any particular reason. Okay, but this video or this stream, I'm basically just gonna be playing Gambit a lot because I feel like it. Cause why not? And I feel like I should, you know, since the first Destiny video I did was basically covering what Destiny was. Then the next episode was the event that happened, Festival of the Lost. It's still going on, but I've completed it. Eva Levante, she gave masks, and if you bought masks, then you could get a weapon, and that weapon was a auto rifle, a remastered version of the Braytech Werewolf that you could have gotten in one of the previous expansions, Warmind, and I got it, and you got to triumph for it, because why not? Yeah, and I got it. It's a pretty nice weapon. It automatically drops at 950. So it's a little blue skeleton version of the Braytech. Yeah. It has some nice perks: hammer forged, armor piercing rounds, sun moment, and multi-kill clip. This automatically comes with it, but you can buy another version of it that'll come with random rolls. So you could technically get a god roll. Like, I don't know, like good rolls for certain. Okay, yeah, and I've also hit the soft cap. Or not the soft cap, the hard cap. This basically means the soft cap was from 750 to 900, and that was when all activities could boost your power level. But then 900 to 950 was the hard cap. I don't know. Maybe there was another cap before it, but I don't know like caps. But this basically from 950 or 900 to 950, you had to do like powerful rewards, prime engrams, which is basically like better versions of. It's an automatically legendary. I think I have one. I don't. But it'll boost your power level by I think 1 or 2, and then you had to keep doing that all the way to 950. And now the only way to boost your power level, not with prime engrams, not even with powerful. I think you can do it with powerful rewards. I don't think so though. You had to do it with pinnacle gear, and that drops I think 1 or 2 above your power level. I have some, but the dumb thing is when you reach 950, all your armor has to be 951. So all your armor and your weapons have to be 951. And then that'll bring your power level to 951, like without the bonus. And you have to keep doing that over and over until 960, and that's the overall cap for power. And you can still increase your power level with this as basically the seasonal artifact that was new for Shadowkeep. As you can see, my next power bonus is in a couple XP. So if I just keep doing some items, I could get a power bonus of 10, and it'll make it look like I'm at 960, but I'm not. I'm actually at 950. So in this episode, or this live stream, I'm just gonna be doing some Gambit because Gambit is a really fun mode. It is hosted by the Drifter. Well, it's not hosted, but it's like overall talking about the Drifter. And there is okay, hold up. There is the regular Gambit. Defeat the enemies of humanity, collect their motes, and bank them to summon a primeval. First to destroy their primeval wins. So you're gonna be on a map, and it's a 4v4, as it says right there. You're gonna spawn in, and you have to get to 75 motes, which I'll explain when I'll get in the game. And I'll make sure to explain it, not like my first video where I'll just be like, oh, I'll explain Valor and Glory resets, but then I actually never did. So, when you get to 75, there's a little bank in the middle, and you'll able to deposit your motes there, and 5 is a small blocker, which I'll get into again, and when I hop into Gambit. Small blocker for 5, medium blocker for 10, large blocker for 15, and this is only for Gambit Prime if you have a full set of collector's armor, which I'll talk about after like a couple games when I start going into Gambit Prime. You can drop a giant blocker for 20. And Gambit Prime and Gambit have their own little rules. This is basically like the laid back version of Gambit if you don't want to try. And this is the more advanced. As you can see, you can read that. Choose your role in this intense single round evolution of Gambit. Send blockers to drain motes from the enemy's bank. Create a well of light by defeating envoys. Stand in the well to burn down the primeval and win. And then up here, this is where you get those like roles. You can get the Invader, I'll get into that, the Collector, the Reaper, and the Sentry. This is where you get it. It's called a Reckoning. You deposit a mote into this bank, which you can make with this little doodad, and it'll give you armor at the end of the run. It is a synthesizer. You get this at the beginning, and you can make synths and deposit those. Okay, so I'm gonna start going into Gambit, the original, and basically just tell you guys about what it is. So this has its own rank. It's called the Infamy rank. I'm at Mythic 2. It's not that hard to get there, but I don't know. It says it's competitive, but it really isn't. And also, I have acquired the Recluse. This is a pinnacle item from I think season 6 or 7. This is a submachine gun. You have to get to 2100 points in Glory for Crucible. And it's basically the competitive, and that took me some painful hours. Has some pretty nice perks. Ricochet round, bounces off, feeding frenzy, kills with this weapon increases reloads time, and Master of Arms, it improves its damage. So this is a really, like, if you get a kill, it'll increase its weapon damage and its reload speed, which is really good. It's Void, it's a submachine gun, has a range masterwork. It automatically comes with it. So as soon as you get this, it'll come with all this. And I should have changed this. I think I'm gonna do Crucible Tracker, because why not? What else? And I've also accumulated some nice things. This is the Malfeasance. This is this is the Gambit gun. Hopefully, nothing kills a Guardian faster than another Guardian. That's nice. You can read these if you want. Taken enemies and Gambit invaders. This is really like, you should use this gun for Gambit, but I don't. It has a lot of stability, because yep, there's no catalyst, which gives it another perk. And yeah, I'm sorry if I'm throwing in a lot of information at you, but I'm trying to get this. This is a seal. There's different seals. There is the lore, or the raid seals, triumphs, or Dreaming City, lore, Crucible, Gambit, destinations, the Black Armory, Reckoner, Shadow. Why am I just reading these? Guardian Salvation, Shadowkeep. Okay. Oh, here's the Drifter. You can read those at the bottom. That's a Zoe.
All right, Mavericks. Ready to see what you're fighting today? Cabal on the field.
So, Drifter, he can choose between
Let's
different
bet big. If I were here when Gaul took the
kinds
tower,
of
I would have waited
enemies.
for you to do
You can either choose Fallen, Cabal, Hive, Vex, Scorn, and that's it. You can't do Taken, because this is Taken. This is Taken
Get
base.
ready for a firefight, brother.
He uses
And
Taken
drop those
energy
motes in the
to
bank.
make
Incoming at the gulch.
thing. So as you can see at the top, the left side is our motes, our mote beam. I might die. Things that they drop called motes is hold Taken energy in the lore that they said. And when I kill these people, those motes for blockers that I can send at the other team so that they can't send things. So I could send a small blocker here. This is where you deposit, and right over there is the invasion portal. Every 25
Small blocker to the other side.
every 25 motes you deposit, it'll send the invasion portal will be primed, and you will be able to go to the opponent's side and kill them to like stop their progress. Kill them with motes. Oh yeah, and if you die with motes, you drop them and no one else can get them. So if you have like 15 and you die with 15, then your team loses 15 overall.
High value target is on the field.
Like not
Put some rounds.
like that's already deposited, but that you have on you right now. That's a small block with a goblin, captain, and a medium block. Okay, now they just invaded.
Find them before they
I don't
find
like
you.
that. Yeah, as you can see, I just died. Ooh, this guy deposited 14 before dying. That was really nice.
Your ally neutralized the invader. Your
I
allies
guess they're
invaded.
over here. Yeah, Cabal. They aren't that fun. This is like, I don't know. Like Fallen or fire-based, like solar-based enemies. Not my favorite.
Your invader's back with 3 guardians down. Glad they're on your side.
Give me the motes. Oh yeah, and these can expire, so yeah. You don't wanna just kill people with motes and then just leave them for no one to collect. Then they'll despawn. And I might get a large blocker. No, because I need one more mote. Oh, and here's the last one. Boom. I have a large blocker.
Incoming at the gulch.
And while I'm doing this, I might as well talk about Gambit Prime. So Gambit Prime is
Large blocker
it's
to
the
other
newest
side.
part for
You're a
season
horrible
of the
person.
Drifter,
Portal's prime.
which was
Go
during
make a
Forsaken.
Woo! High value target is down.
So where am I? Where should I start? Okay, there's different roles: the Collector, the Reaper, Sentry, and the Invader. Invader is,
Almost there.
you know,
Build a bank
you
to
can
summon a prime
I
evil.
think what it is. It's basically what you do to invade. You'll get more overshield.
Your invader's back with 2 kills.
You'll do more damage
Prime
to the
evil's up.
opponent.
Target the envoys first.
Ooh, and deposit your also picking them up. Okay, but you don't. Why can't I speak? Okay, these are envoys. You can kill them to get prime evil buff. That's the prime evil. He takes like low damage until you kill his envoys. Then, yeah.
Invader incoming.
I don't know why they would invade. And if you get killed while your prime evil's up, then the prime evil will gain health from the invader's kill, as it says right there. Death heals the prime evil, so you don't want to die. Yeah, but I mean it's not.
Now devour that prime evil.
Haha,
Invader
but it's
down.
not that important. As you can see on the left, we got buff Prime Evil Slayer. Let's just do killing the envoys. melee. And now we have another invader. Where's this guy at? Oh snap, there he is.
Portals up. Go look him in the
Okay,
eye.
I'm gonna go invade so that you guys can see what invasion is.
You're invading. Make a mess.
So the drifter harnesses the energy, taking energy to make it so you can invade the other team. What?
Invaders off the field. They got you.
So you can invade the other team.
Back.
Yep. Yeah, the invader's easy. The sentry, it's basically you killing the blockers.
Embrace the
That's what it
darkness.
is.
Take out those guardians.
And I'm back. I'm gonna get these
You're in
people.
the lead. Take down that primeval, and this
Where's this
Gambit's
boy at?
yours.
Die.
Reload.
Bruh.
Try again. I'm bringing you back.
Okay, well, we're winning though. Kid, why are we dying? We got Primeval Slayer times 9 though. So.
Portals up. Go take them out.
Okay,
Round's
well, that's
done.
nice.
Opposing team defeated their primeval.
Bruh, I did 2% damage. In Gambit, you'll have to deposit 75, but in Gambit Prime, you'll have to deposit 70. Or 100.
Opposing team, that's the way to do it. Your team could do better. Get ready to drop. Let's get back to it. Get those moats to the bank. Hostiles incoming at the depot.
I don't know what else to talk about. Oh, I guess I can keep talking about the things. So the collector is how much motes you can carry, and it'll also give you some other perks. I have like a mote which I can use, I guess. Collector, yeah, and there's some other perks like you can drop some of your motes on death, so you don't just automatically use them. There is also the Invader Collector. No, Reaper. Reaper is just you doing damage to these. You'll do more damage to those people so that your other teammates can collect more motes.
Hostiles incoming at the depot.
And then Sentry is how much damage you do to the blockers. So when an opponent sends a blocker, it'll just say how much. It'll just you'll do more damage to them.
High value target.
And there's different levels of it. There's like intellect. But there's different versions of the armor, and they all have like they all give certain power bonus and stuff. These are the motes. There's motes. I got 15, while the other team has a lot. Oh, they lost 14 motes. Okay. I'm gonna go pause it.
Blocker to the other side.
Where is heavy ammo? 52 seconds? Yeah.
Portals
No.
prime.
Bye.
Don't make a mess. Invaders here. Brace yourself.
Oh snap. Oh, they got 15, they got 15, they got 15. Die. Aww.
That's one.
That would have been nice. I don't know what this boy's doing. Bruh, bruh, bruh!
I'm bringing you back. High value target is down.
Why is there like
and
no one
out.
on their team?
Invaders gone. Get them next time.
Okay, we have more. The solid bar is how much you have right now in your bank, and the other bar is like the whitish bar is how much motes you could deposit. the overall what your teammates have on them right now. So if it says like somebody lost a certain amount of motes, that basically means, oh, your teammate died with this amount of motes, and you don't want that to happen because it'll set you back.
Incoming at the goal.
Bruh. Oh, this guy doesn't know there's a 10 behind him. Oh, he's dead.
Invader down. You're clear.
Oh snap, how did he not die?
Opposing team's got a primeval. Once it dies, they win. Portal's up. Go take them out.
Boom, boom, boom. Die. Give me the motes. Give me them motes.
You're close. Bang and summon that primeval.
Y'all already know.
Get those motes to the bank.
Abararam.
It's time for a primeval. Hostiles incoming at the depot.
Alright. I'm gonna go invade. Whee!
Embrace
Oh,
the
okay, so
darkness.
that
Take
boss
out
is
those
what you
guardians.
can get the malfeasance quest from.
Reload. Try
Bruh,
again.
this thing is like an
I'm bringing
auto
you
lock.
back. Hey, your team has enough to pull a primeval.
Block party.
Kill that primeval. Envoys terminated.
Bruh.
Now, bring the house down. Portal's up. Go take him out. Invader incoming.
Okay, I'm back.
Embrace the darkness. Take out those guardians. Come
Ooh,
back with a bigger
nice.
gun. I'm recalling you.
Yeah, we're gonna die. Yeah.
Invaders off the field. Portal's up.
Not if I invade.
Allies invading the other side.
Okay, well, that was fun.
Get them next time.
And then you get items. Like there's like special sets for it too. Our team lost. I lost one streak. Yeah, I had a full non-losing streak, which is pretty cool. Okay, now I'm gonna do Gambit Prime. So, Gambit Prime, I feel like it's easier, but it's not that bad. Alright. Let's see what else. I just get rid of these. It's free gunsmith materials. How much gunsmith materials do I have? Ah! That's a lot. Yeah, these, they'll give you synths and they'll increase the set. Okay, I guess we can look at this. So this is the, like the beginning stuff. This is the collector set. And where can I see it, like overall? Here it is. So this is the collector. Yeah. So the first perk is Inherence. Drop a portion of your carried motes on death. I don't know how much that is though. So that's nice. Umbreal armor. Rapidly picking up 5 motes. Grant an overshield. So that's pretty nice. Cash, that requires collectors +6. So that's basically you need 6 pieces of this. Or you can just upgrade your synthesizer and then get more powerful motes. to deposit in the Reckoning to get better armor. Cashback, gain kinetic and energy ammo when you bank. I don't think that's necessary or like needed. And then high yield savings, that allows you to send giant blockers, which is 20 motes. And I think I can just go over here and then go to armor. And then go to Gambit. Yeah, it goes up to +3, and then you can have like a synthesizer. Not a synthesizer, but a synth. Little coin. And then this is the Sentry. This will... Why doesn't it show like the overall perks? I'm getting scammed. Yeah, there's invaders and then there's reapers. I'm tired. I had some of the invader, but then I gave up. The full Notorious set looks pretty good. And hopefully I'm able to get Shadowkeep so I can do a video on it. Like just do me doing the entire thing on stream. That'd be pretty nice, not gonna lie. I'm just looking through the collections. Oh, I guess we're in. Gambit Prime, it's the same, but just more in-depth. So it's the same thing. He's gonna choose the enemy we're gonna be fighting.
Oh. Scorn approaching.
And then the coin is on fire.
Let's do this. Nothing I hate more than a scorn on the loose aboard the
And then if you get off these, it'll dim. If you get on them, it'll brighten up. I don't know what this means though. Someone said that it meant like the drifter will wait for you or something. I don't know. I'm gonna sprint.
This one's gonna be rough, brother. Talk to
and
your
I
team.
didn't make it to the platform.
Hostiles incoming at the burrow.
Guess I have to go the long way. But haha. Oh snap, that's a lot of motes. The collector set on, but it's not really doing much. But I think I have a piece of the collector set on. Even if I did, it's not gonna make anything because I don't have a piece of the armor. And the drifter will have bounties so that you can get synths easier, so you don't just have to do Gambit Prime. And there's also weapons you can get from it, like if you deposit like half the bank in one game, you'll get collector's synth, I think, I don't know. Bruh! Oh yeah, and in this game, all blockers can take motes away, which I don't want. Haha, take the L and deposit a large blocker. And I'm gonna let my other teammates go because maybe they have like a full set of invaders. Okay, this guy's got 5 motes. I don't want him to die. I'm about to go deposit 1 mote.
They're coming back to your side.
Okay, well, this guy really didn't do good. The rig.
You're shedding motes. Kill the blockers. Portals up. Go take them out.
Why haven't we...
High value target is on the field. Hunt it down.
Yeah, can you like help me get rid of these? Okay, thank you. I'm depositing 1 mote. I helped a lot. I guess like if you had like a guy with a sentry, full set of sentry armor, I'm guessing you could just let him stay there and make sure they don't take away moats. Because you're expected to like have a full set of one for everything. Bruh. Okay, and where is this invader? Because I don't want to go over there and die in one hit. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Okay, I don't. Oh my god. Kid, we're losing so many modes.
They kill it, they win it. Portals up, invaders off the field.
We haven't even used the first invasion.
Embrace the darkness. Take out those
guardians. Okay, I'll be right. Wait, never mind. No. I will be right back after. If you go in the invasion portal as soon as I don't know what I'm saying at this point.
10 seconds left. 3 down.
Yay.
Welcome back.
Snap. That guy almost killed me. And now they invaded. Oh, bruh.
Invaders out. You'll get them next time.
I think the game lasts for like 20 minutes. Or 15 minutes.
Portal is primed. Lock and load. Your allies invading the other side. Invaders here. Brace yourself.
Why do these people keep invading?
Your allies down, but they managed to kill.
Where's this boy at? Oh, of course he's over there.
Hostiles incoming at the burrow. Invaders off the field.
Yeah, they can see us, but we can't see them. So. Invasion portal's not up yet.
Ready. Go say hello.
I'm gonna go say hello. I'm gonna positive. So that I'm gonna lose 3 minutes.
You're invading. Make a mess. You have to want the dark.
That's pretty nice, I guess.
You're close. Fill the bank. You get a primeval.
Are we gonna get a primeval?
You're not out of this yet. Kill that primeval.
And if you remember the last time we did this, you could just like automatically, you know, kill the primeval, but now you have to kill the enemies.
Invaders here. Brace yourself.
So that's a thing. Oh nice, this guy actually helped. Never mind.
Portal's ready. Grab your gun.
Yeah, hopefully my team doesn't die. Got my knee, just gonna go invade.
This is what the taken feel.
Revel in this. That guy I gotta watch out, because he's got Leviathan's breath and everything.
Your life reading off the charts. Tear the primeval to pieces. 2 for 1. One more in the grave.
Oh, let's go.
Having fun yet? I am.
Yeah, it's pretty nice when you get all 4 kills. And it should be immune. Yeah, there we go. And if we just keep invading, then he should be able to. There we go. So if I kill this person and he doesn't get any kills, then we should be good. There we go.
You didn't start that fight. You finished it.
No. No, you don't. You don't do that. Okay, our invasion portal is active. If we can take this, if we can take back this game, this will be groundbreaking, bro. Okay, so he knows that I'm gonna be in here, but yeah, he missed me. These teammates are oblivious to where I am, but I got one. And I think they're gonna win. Oh no. Because if I invade while this is happening and our team wins, we could get this done. We could do this. As long as they don't. Okay. I need to get this guy. Never mind. Okay, yeah, they just won. Yeah, if they got like a single kill, then we would have lost. Where are my teammates dying? Oh, he's over there. He's got Leviathan's breath, which is annoying. I could get it, but I need Forsaken. Hopefully, I'm gonna get that soon. Yeah, they got him. Well, oh, I got a collector synth. That's what I want. Okay, well that was Gambit Prime. Sorry if I'm not getting like the best gameplay for you guys. I'm just gonna return orbit. Okay. And then Reckoning. Reckoning, I didn't really explain that much because I was explaining a lot of other things. The Reckoning is basically another thing for Gambit. This is where a place you can get your stuff. There's different tiers. But to get these tiers, you have to upgrade your synthesizer, which you can do those with bounties that I have right now. If I can go here, I have one on me right now. That's just to depositing motes and send blockers. So I'm gonna start with this. There's different, perks. Grenades will recharge faster, and arc damage is greatly increased. This isn't like anything competitive. This is just PvE, which is player versus environment. If you guys didn't know that. Okay. Just waiting. Okay. And this isn't like a one thing where you just do one round of it and then you're done. No, you can do multiple. I don't think I have any raid banners. No, I do not. Oh, look at that. Collector, Sentry, Invader, and Reaper. And this is all my stuff. Like this. Weapon telemetries, Glimmer, enhancement cores. I don't know what this does. Ow. Okay, here we go. Oh, look, it's the Void. So I have a collector synthesizer, or moat. You just go over here, and you go, ooh, what is this? I really want to figure out what this is. Oh. Yeah, this is what you're seeing. Okay, and this is the main area. Right over there is where you can put a rally barricade, and right there is where you can deposit moats. So there's weak moat. I don't know what this is, but it doesn't show up. And there's different moats. I have a weak moat, so I wager a weak moat. These people over here, they're just chilling. You could put a raid barricade right here, but I don't have one. This guy's just shooting his barricade. Haha, I pushed him off. Get wrecked. Okay. Yeah, so prove yourself to the 9.
Makes you more like the dredger. You want this?
Maybe. You just have to rapidly defeat opponents. Or enemies. It's not that hard, but over time your progress will go down. And I guess that's what makes it hard to do. But I really don't see how. Oh jeez. Okay, tempered metal times 3. And it increases my reload speed even more. Oh snap. Yeah, you don't want to die because the respawn timer is like 30 seconds. Can I get this? Oh, that guy just died. Haha. Wait, I probably should revive this guy. Okay, can you like not circle around me? Bruh. What the? Okay. Make a box. Yeah, no. Okay, just gonna shoot over here. Why? Just get these kids. And then get you. This guy. I think if we get this guy to bring it up to 99. There we go. And then you just have to defeat a boss. And these enemies don't stop spawning. Just and it's this guy. This guy's pretty easy to defeat. I'm gonna put a nope. Yeah. Can you not? Where's this guy at? Put a launching point on him, and then use a super. There you go. You do a lot of damage with launching point on him. Counterfeit phalanx. What? Kid, I don't care that I ranked up. I just need to revive my teammate. This guy just walked right in front of me. Yeah, and if you don't manage to kill him, then you'll have to. It'll give you your remote back, and you'll have to redo everything. We're not even halfway. Where is this? Okay, so this guy's just gonna teleport. You know that, yeah, we got that. $28,000 damage grenade. Okay. Oh no, that guy got annihilated.
You do this for power.
And then you can collect
Even though
loot, and
power
hopefully
is
I get. Ooh, I got the helmet. And I guess I'll equip it. Does it drop at the same power level? No, it drops a little bit lower, but that's fine. And now I need to. You can just keep doing this over and over. So you can just go to your synthesizer, go to modes, go to collector mode, and then wait for this to go out. Wait for it to go all the way back up. And then offer another weak mode, and then get ready. Can you do this more than once? I don't think you can. No. Wait, Mo already in my inventory? Oh yeah, because I deposited it. Okay, whee!
Heaven or hell, the
Oh.
choice is yours. Take them apart.
Okay, now how did that hit me? This. Okay, I guess you can do that. What am I doing 88 damage to? I'm definitely gonna use my super in this area because this is annoying to take care of. Walls, operations. Go over here because I'm not getting damaged by any of them. Get this guy. That's still going. Nope. 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 I'm running. There we go. Yeah, how about no? Die. Alright. boom, boom. Sorry if this isn't, really interesting. I'm just trying to use up time. Why not? Yeah, streaming is fun. There we go. Finally got him. There we go. Now we have to beat the boss. Usually the boss, yeah, especially if it's the meatball. It's the meatball. This is the most annoying fight. I don't know what it means by counterfeit. I don't know. Fake. Is this not the real grenade? I don't know how I got my super back so fast that one time. This is why this guy's gonna because they teleport and they shoot those little orange balls. 3 of them kill you. You can't even dodge it. Just very annoying. I don't think we're gonna really do this one unless the one guy has like 10 tethers. Or Chaos Reach. Oh, this guy died while using Chaos Reach. That's a good. Bro, where can I run to? There we go. Surprised we got it. Then it'll automatically teleport us. I'm not, it'll just kill everything.
Bring us god killers like you. We
Okay,
have
Greaves.
so much to learn from your kind.
And I don't have any more collector set. So, that was nice. Let's see. Okay, depending on how long the stream's going. Okay, well, that was basically the rundown of Gambit and how it was, how it's done. And I think I'm gonna end the stream right here. Goodbye, good night, or good morning to anyone who watches this, or good afternoon, or I don't know, whatever time you watch this. And make sure to like the video. I think that's the first time I've ever said that. I'm trying not to be cringe, but thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next stream, which will probably be about Crucible or Strikes and Nightfalls. Goodbye. Hopefully